Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is April 1st, 2024. It is also Monday. You saw the earlier video earlier, and look at these clouds coming in, right? I mean, it's starting to get dark. They've been calling it a possibility of rain pretty much all day long, never materialized. Flag got blown around a little bit there. Let's take a look and see where we're at here. I'll just take a look at that in a second. But anyway, I wanted to talk about weather, basically. I think it's important with all different parts of the countries dealing with tornado threats and stuff like that. Folks, that's one thing you're going to have absolutely zero control over. Zero control. If a tornado touches down, you can't really plan for that. I mean, you can plan for it and try to, be as ready as you can be, not knowing where they're going to touch down. And they seem to like trailer parks a lot. Tornadoes just for some reason really seem to like trailer parks a whole bunch. But again, you just never know. A lot of hard work that you've put into your properties and building up your places and getting things squared away, and one tornado touches down, and man, it changes everything, and that can be a nightmare again. And those are things that I think, again, people don't really think about. Let's take a look and see here where we're at with this. I am curious. Oh yeah, okay. So the batteries are at 84% and discharging, which is not bad at all. Sun and clouds today. A lot of clouds today. So for that to be in that position, I'm not unhappy with that at all. But again, weather events we're not going to have control over. Flooding, mudslides, tornadoes, hurricanes, ice storms, snowstorms. Those are things that are out of our realm to be able to control. Unless some people say we can control them, meaning the government, but the average person cannot. We'll break it down that way. Average person is not going to have any control over the weather. So, I mean, what do you do? How do you prepare for that? Again, depending on the region of the country that you're in, and what are the possibilities where you're located. One of the things that I don't really worry about up here is flooding. If the water came up over the top over there by that fence, we better get the ark out, because that water's pretty high. So again, we do get a lot of rain, and we can have some pretty sloppy conditions, but as far as major flooding or anything like that, because of the location of where I'm at, that's really not going to hit us here. That was very strategically planned when I bought this property. I wanted to have the high ground. I didn't want to be in a valley. Even though I do own down into, they call them hollers down here, all the way down to the bottom. I own all the way down to the bottom there. So, I mean, if I had wanted to build down by the creek, I absolutely could do so, but not really where I would want to be. I wouldn't mind having a little place over on the backside here where the waterfall is, so we could enjoy that. That would be fun. We'll probably do something like with that down the road here, but for right now, that's not going to be the case. But anyway, again, weather's out of our hands. We can only react. We can't really act, because we don't know what's going to happen. When you get the weather forecast and the warnings that this could happen or that could happen, you go, okay, let's prepare the best that we can. And like originally the forecast was for today that we were going to definitely get rain today. Right now it is after 5 o'clock. It's about 5:30, and we still haven't gotten any rain yet today, which is okay by me. I'm okay with that. The forecast has now changed for tomorrow, and it doesn't look like we're going to get rain tomorrow, but it looks like we're going to get rain coming in on Wednesday and Thursday. There's a possibility of snow showers on Sunday, so imagine that, right? And those things happen. I mean, what are you going to do? There's not much you can do about that. But those are things they can change the trajectory of what you're doing. Like she walks over to China, they're like, nope. They're like, and she wasn't even aggressive. Her hackles are not up or anything. She's just going over to mess with them. And they're all like, no, we'll go running in the back. But anyway, again, you know, weather events are going to affect how things go, what we do. Stay over here. Come on. So those are things, again, that we do need to pay attention to. Again, I think a lot of times in a true SHTF event, what's it going to be like then? There's no more weather forecast. You're going to be having to watch the sky, trying to gauge what's going on, you know, and try to prepare like our ancestors did. I mean, a lot of times when it's getting ready to rain, you can almost smell it in the air with the ozone and everything like that. That's a really neat part of that. Like I said, right now we got some darker clouds moving in, but the chance and behind it doesn't look bad. So it's just one of those things that's happening, and it's going to come through, and hopefully it'll move on down the road and we'll be good to go. But you know, again, you have to pay attention. It can affect things in a very dramatic way. If you're not aware of your surroundings and what's going on, you can find yourself in trouble with the weather rather quickly. And that never is a pleasant thing when you do that. You want to definitely pay attention, be careful. Again, right now we can watch the forecast and we can go, like right now, Ryan Hall, for an example. He's live. He's giving all the latest updates of where the hurricanes are, tornadoes are, and what's going on. And you know, he's keeping people updated, and they got people on the ground, you know, monitoring stuff as well. So, you know, that's cool. That's very, very cool. But again, in a true SHTF situation, that luxury is not going to be there. Get up here. Oh, I hear she's getting a drink. So again, that luxury is not going to be there. So again, we always got to pay attention, be aware of our surroundings, watch the weather, make sure you don't get caught in a situation where next thing you know, you look at a few years ago, I-95, all those people got stuck out on there for what, a day or two, because they got caught in a snowstorm and they couldn't get to them, couldn't get them out. And that's a very negative thing. It's a very unhappy thing. And again, most people are not prepared in their cars to be able to deal with types of situations like that. So thinking ahead, planning ahead is, again, always a good thing. Do the best that you can. Be aware of your surroundings. Just something I wanted to share with you guys. Weather is definitely a factor, okay? So remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.